So congratulations, Noosa Arts Theatre, for doing what you've done for the last 47 years. I've been in, I suppose, the unique position, or the first position, to see the plays come from page to stage. And everybody knows who works in the theatre, who loves theatre, that that's no small effort either. It involves sometimes hundreds of people, but certainly hundreds of hours of effort. And what you've seen here this afternoon is the culmination of all of those hundreds of hours, from the work at home in front of a keyboard or writing the plays, the endless revisions and edits, then the submission, then the readings, and then the suggestions for changes, and then the casting, the rehearsing, and the presentation. That's an amazing effort. So thank you for supporting Australian playwriting. It matters greatly. And I'd just like to remind you that some of the greatest playwrights who've ever lived, who've changed the face of theatre, our writers need support. So it's wonderful that Noosa Arts is providing this monetary reward, as well as, because plays are not meant to be just read, they're meant to walk and talk, they're meant to have a stage, to be embodied. And that's what this competition is doing. So yeah, big tick, wonderful, keep it going. If you haven't already, please read the history of these awards in your program and see those people who started it all off and who've now sadly left us, but whose spirit, I'm sure, is still in the building. And the sponsors who are keeping that tradition going. Long may it last. We'll start with the action. About good acting, I often I know a good performance, and I bet you do too, when you watch a play and you go, I believe you, and you really engaged me, and you've taken me slightly by surprise. I wasn't expecting you to do that. Good acting actually belies the craft skills and the work that goes into creating a believable, engaging character. But above all, it should look effortless. It should look as though it's just happening for the very first time, right here, right now. And that's what's the wonderful thing about this living art form. The award this afternoon to the female actor in a role that required her to show a range of emotions with confidence and ease and, dare I say, elegance. For the role of Abby in Party Conversations, Oriana Patton. Thank you so much. Well done. That was very wonderful.
And again. Thank you.
A strong, confident playing that looked effortless. A character that he inhabited with poise and ease, and it looked as though he belonged in a courtroom. In The Tiniest of Things, Professor Tony Field, Glenn Miller. Direction, like good acting, is a skill that we don't often talk about because we don't often see what has happened behind the scenes to make those actors look good. A good director always casts well. They understand what a play needs. They have a sense of its tone and its energy, and they attempt to match that in their direction. Another saying, cast well and your job is half done. And I kind of believe that. The good directors I've worked with have cast well, with respect, understanding the skill of their company, and then step back and let them play, which is what actors do and should do. And so they're given an atmosphere, an encouraging atmosphere in which to play and to show their skill and to work together. Our winning director has done all of this and has served the play well, with control and elegance. They put the focus where it belonged, on the script. And they let the actors drive the action. So you don't see the director doing that, but the director has been doing that for hours and hours and hours in the room. It's a sophisticated play. It's a very timely one. It's an entertaining play. And it's a play that's designed to make you think. And the very structure of the play made that very obvious. It also cast you as the missing character. So I'm delighted to award the Best Director prize to Liza Park for The Tiniest.
Thank you very much. Super. And thank you to my cast very much.
What does Best Ensemble mean? It's a bit like the award for teamwork. And in the theatre, in a cast, I've long believed that your scene partners make you look better than you really are. You know, talent aside, and knowing your lines, and turning up and doing all the right things, all you really need in a scene is your scene partner. If you focus on them and relate to them and react to them, then, you know, that's gold. And that's when a good ensemble really fires. And I saw that this afternoon and yesterday work supremely well in The Tiniest of Things.
Important to keep Australian stories being told and for playwrights to have that opportunity. So let's keep this going for another 47 years. Third place winner, and Jenny.
Donated by Susan Durnley, life member and current president.
Right, so the third place goes to Party Conversations by Sharina. Second prize goes to Michael Olsen for Magpies.
Thank you.
And the winner of the 2024 Noosa Arts One Act Playwriting Competition is Rob Seltzer with The Tiniest of Things.
Donated by the late Dr. David Nimmo and Mrs. Eleanor Nimmo, and it's a whopping great $5,000, which Rob has very kindly donated back to the theatre.
The Audience Choice Award goes to Rob Seltzer, The Tiniest of Things.